Catawba Medical Foundation exists solely to support the mission of Catawba Valley Medical Center. As most of you know, we are owned by the county, but we receive no tax support. So the foundation is able to make up the gap between things that we can put in our budget and things that sometimes do not make it. But we couldn't do this without your support. And I'm here to thank you tonight, and I'm also here to share with you some of our successes from 2016 that you made possible.
Infection prevention is one of the pillars of patient safety here at CVMC. It's very important from staff at the bedside and ancillary departments all the way up to senior leadership. We have a responsibility to our patients to keep them safe from the moment they walk in the door. They're already sick when they get here, and we need to make sure that we don't make them sicker. And that's where the UVC light comes in, and we're so thankful. This UVC system kills more than 30 pathogens that are known to cause healthcare-associated infections. It's very important, I think, for visitors and staff to see that we're bringing in new technology to further combat the pathogens that cause these infections. When a patient is discharged, they'll complete a terminal discharge clean, and then the UVC light is brought in to work in combination with that manual cleaning. Manual cleaning alone isn't enough, but combining it with the UVC light ensures that even more pathogens are killed. The Catawba Medical Foundation purchased 2 of these systems for us. We have one that's dedicated completely to the operating room, and then we have one that is dedicated to the inpatient units. So we take full advantage of the systems that you were so kind to give us.
The social work department at Catawba Valley Medical Center knew that there was a need for patients that needed equipment for a safe discharge at home, but lots of times these patients did not qualify for either state or federal funds to help with that need. The social work department does an excellent job in obtaining the resources needed for the patients, whether through the community, through churches. They know where to go and who to contact to get the resources for our patients. However, there are times when the needs can't be met. These patients that we're talking about, they don't have a lot of funds. So if it comes down to spending $200 for a wheelchair versus I need that for my medication, then they're going to buy their medication. The funds were provided to us to purchase this equipment. And so now we have a closet, which we call the Good Samaritan Closet here in the hospital. We have basic medical equipment, wheelchairs, walkers,
transfer benches,
transfer benches, several things that we can get for the patient. We are now in the process of using the closet for other patient needs that we've identified. We are helping patients that otherwise would not have the means to get what they need in order to be well taken care of at home. We could sit here and tell you story after story of how it's helped our patients and how it's bettered their lives, and the social workers' lives too, and being able to provide what they want and need to provide.
It's kind of like we're behind you or we're with you, and a positive, just emotional experience for them to know that someone wants them to have a better situation.
The hospital has always been interested in providing services to the community, preventative services. This new truck that we have, we're so excited because we're able to upgrade the equipment that we have to a 3D mammography machine, which is just the same machine that they have at our Catawba Valley Imaging Center.
This will actually make us the first provider in the area to offer 3D mammography in a mobile unit. So we are super excited about that and what that brings to our community.
I'm also thankful for contributions that the foundation has made on a smaller scale. For instance, our medical fitness facility that we have, Fitness Plus. Many people don't know that CVMC actually has the only medical fitness facility in Catawba County. We really serve a wide range of individuals that may not have somewhere else they feel comfortable exercising. They're able to do that at Fitness Plus. The foundation was able to purchase several treadmills, some recumbent bicycles for our members to use that we might not have been able to replace last year. So we're very thankful for that contribution and how that is able to help members of our community that are really outside of that patient base. So thank you.
I know donations can be big, they can be small. We think that everything we got this year was just right for us. through your kindness and your giving, we were able to purchase several items. This year, we purchased recliners. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but our behavioral health patients that come to Catawba often sit in recliners while they're waiting. You can imagine sitting in a raggedy old recliner with the upholstery not the greatest shape and not as sturdy. You can imagine how trying that would be. We also were able to purchase bariatric lift pads. That doesn't sound very exciting, but for us, it's really made a difference for the folks at Catawba, the folks at Catawba County EMS, the folks at Burt and Caldwell County EMS. And whenever they go out on a call, we can safely and effectively move these patients from the gurney to the bed to x-ray tables, and so forth, without any kind of endangerment or possibility of back injuries or patient falls. So those have been wonderful for us, and we really appreciate that. And lastly, we were able to purchase a vein finder, or a vein light. With this vein light, we can actually put this light over an arm, and it'll identify veins that we can't see with the naked eye. And once we identify that vein through the light, we're able to then place the IV and give the patient the needed medications and treatments that they need. So for all those small things, it's added up to a lot of big, big wins for us here at Catawba, and we so appreciate your kindness and your generosity. Thank you.
As we created the vision for the 5th floor, we knew that this was home to our most vulnerable and critical patients. And often their families might be walking the halls, taking a break, thinking about some of the difficult decisions that they have to make, or sometimes just waiting to speak to a physician. And what we wanted to do was create an atmosphere similar to an art gallery. We didn't want a lot of hospital information on the walls. We wanted, as these family members and patients walk the halls, that they could get immersed in the art and at times allow the art to reflect their emotion and other times to calm their emotion. We also have a room that was directly across from the critical care unit that was very poorly used. The reaction to what we've done has been really gratifying. The room we created is being used very frequently, and I think now it's a very welcoming, calm space for families to spend time in or to speak to physicians and to spend time with their clergy. While we were creating a space for patients and families, we also were able to support local artists. None of that would have been possible without the foundation. Every time I get off the elevator on the 5th floor and am welcomed with this beautiful piece of art, it always puts a smile on my face.
Catawba Cares is an entity of Catawba Medical Foundation here at Catawba Valley Medical Center. So we are the employee giving side or the employee side of Catawba Medical Foundation. Things that don't make budget, we can be a big part of helping give back to where we work and help raise money to purchase these things. We not only work here, but we're also patients here. Our families are patients here. We have babies here. We have surgeries here. One of our biggest pride and joys has been this beautiful courtyard. That was a really, really awesome thing to do, to be able to work with community members that care about Catawba as much as we do. I'm so blessed and so proud to be able to eat lunch here, walk through here, catch my breath here, and it just reminds me why I give to the foundation and why I'm thankful that all of our donors feel it's so important to give to the foundation as well.
Thank you all once again on behalf of everybody that you've already heard talk about the things that the foundation has done just this last year. All these things are important, not just to us, but to our community. The help of the foundation allows us to stay independent, allows us to get capital and to provide needs that otherwise would be very difficult operationally. Over the last 50 years, the hospital has been very successful at improving the health of the community, and I'm very proud of that. In fact, I think that's probably the main thing that we're here for, is to make this community a healthier and better place to live and to raise the quality of all our lives. The foundation has been an important part of propelling us in the last few years to excelling in that goal. We can't build on our tradition and care for our future without the support that you've given us. And I just, again, want to thank you very, very much.